How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA Analyst. Today we are going to have one of the videos that you guys really seem to enjoy, where I'll go ahead into a FUT Champions game, talk through exactly what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, what I'm looking for, and explaining absolutely everything while I am in the game. Kind of getting the mindset and the thought process of an elite player. We did hit 28-2 last weekend. At the minute we are currently 7-0. We did have our Elite 1 rewards on this account. Obviously I normally play 60 games over a weekend, and this account we made absolute bank. Obviously we did make the 4 million, so we have made some upgrades to the team. Obviously we did pack Son, so we've left Son in there. We did actually get Salah in our guaranteed Premier League team of the season pack, so we've popped him in. Not a massive fan of him so far, but we're going to give him a chance, see how he does, and then obviously kind of make some changes as we go along. In terms of what am I playing, if you guys want to see an updated 4-2-3-1 and 4-4-2 on what I'm running, please do let me know, and I will get them out for you throughout this week coming up, so you can have them for next weekend, because I have made a drastic change to my formations and my player instructions, actually. Something very, very different. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. As I said, we will be rocking the 4-2-3-1. I do move Mendy down to left back, and I put Marcelo in at left CDM. I do have Neymar playing striker. I have Neymar playing cam, Son up front, and then I have Mbappe and Salah out on the wings, and then obviously Van Dijk and the Ramos at the back with Trent Alexander-Arnold and Alisson in net, which I'm not very happy with. Not a very good player, if I'm honest with you. Let's go ahead, jump into it, see who our opponent is. So our opponent, not got a bad side, bit of an interesting one actually. Got Rashford, got the Phillips SBC, Ben Yedder Red, Atal, Fernandez, Wan-Bissaka. Not a bad little side, but something that doesn't make me too concerned. Hopefully we should be all right. I suppose Atal and Rashford up top though are very, very good together. So we'll jump into it. We'll see how we get on. As I said, straight away we will switch over to this 4-2-3-1 to see how we can do. I am rocking a telebroadcast. I am going to be releasing a video on my favourite camera angles, as in what I'm actually looking for in camera angles very, very soon. So that'll be coming out. So I hope you guys look forward to that. Pretty much as a whole from kickoff, one of the things that I'll always kind of tend to stress is that I go down the wing. That's where your little bit of space is. I kind of wait for the gaps to appear, as I just gave the ball away, which isn't a good start. That's one of the worst things you can do from kickoff, in my opinion, is giving the ball away straight away. You want to have a very good start, and I'm not really getting that. I don't know why Marcelo's in at right back, to be honest. Why is Marcelo in at right back? And Alexander-Arnold's in at centre defensive mid. I've messed something up here in my tactics, haven't I? I've messed something up here in my tactics. This is not what I want. I'm going to need to make some changes. It's throwing me off, this has. It's just throwing me off big time. Just keep standing up anyway. Let's not dive in. Just trying to cover the passes into the box. Those are the dangerous ones. That's just auto-switched me as well. Offside trap. I will be having a video soon on the offside trap. I'm going to pause this and I'm just going to make the changes, all right? Made the changes. So he's got his free kick. Goes for the net. Bit of an interesting option to shoot there, to be honest. So I always tap R1 from a goal kick, and I always end up going over to the opposite side that I'm kicking on. R1, about 1 bar of power, 2 bars of power. Hold R1 square and just get that out over on that right-hand side, and then we'll build up the attack from here. Yeah, for some odd reason, I had Mendy up front. My tactics must have reset. I've just made the changes anyway. Not a good start here, to be honest. Put the pressure on, that's it. Tap L1 to send the Son on a run. Double tap pass. Near post. I should have finessed that. I went for a power shot. The angle wasn't on for the power. If I was going to hit that, I should go for the finesse. All right, we're going to look for the man on the edge. R1X straight away. Give the ball away. Get it back though. Marcelo. Stop and turn. Didn't want to do stop and turn. Done step overs for whatever reason. This is the time to put the pressure on in here though, you know, trying to cover these passes. There you are. So now we ease off. Now we don't press as much. We track the runners. We don't want to press like now because there's no point. We're going to just get our team shape thrown out. Going to trap back with Sissoko here. We're going to try and cover the runner. Stick with Arnold. Don't dive in. Just hold the L2 button. Switch. Right analog stick switch there. And again, put the pressure on that pass. Now cover the pass with Marcelo. Put pressure on with Neymar. That's it. Okay, we'll try and get forward a bit here. Not really got much on. Just bait the foul in there. Just holding L2 just to try to tell Son to like get behind and you know, put his back towards the opponent. And then that means if he comes in and makes a tackle, he's going to give away a foul. So I'm going to use Mendy. Going to get Mendy to come down his left-hand side. Play that pass to the Son. Back in there because we've not got much on. Work the ball over. Sissoko took a big touch then. I don't know why he did that. Stick with him. Don't dive in. Use a Salah to get the man. And Ben Yedder sticks. Alexander-Arnold sticks with the Ben Yedder. Watch that pass in the middle. Okay, so I've pulled Sissoko out. Stand up with Marcelo. Guys, if you are enjoying this video, please do let me know by dropping that like button. You can subscribe to the channel. We do upload every day at 5 PM. There is 75% of you that watch these videos that aren't subscribed, which is absolutely mad. And you've all seen more than one video. That's one stat that we're kind of seeing here. You've probably watched more than one. So subscribe if you enjoy it. Also, we do stream every single day at twitch.tv/FIFA Analyst. Head on over there if you are interested. Pressure on with Salah. And again, watch that pass in the middle. Put the pressure on straight away. Cover those passes. Pass into the box is a dangerous one. Put pressure on the ball holder. Tried to win the ball back there, but didn't. Just need to stay calm. He's always going to look to lay the ball off there to Ben Yedder. He's never going to try and take the shot there or anything with Phillips. Ben Yedder's a dangerous man. Holding L2 just to shield him off. Playing that simple pass. First time fake shot. He didn't want to do it. Fake shot stop. Back into the near post. Finish it. Good finish. I could have laid that off to Salah actually. I was just prioritising the near post, obviously waiting for the defender to commit, using the fake shot stop, waiting for him, coming back in on the near post, a little bit of dribbling. If you haven't seen the dribbling video, you want to know how I kind of dribble, I just use L1. I just use the left stick. I don't really use L1 too much. Bit of an optimistic shot, but that's why near post is so strong this year. That's why I always talk to you guys saying, get the near post, prioritise the near post. When you do prioritise it, you can find the back of the net. Even in that sort of angle, that probably shouldn't, in my opinion, shouldn't, you know, that's not a shot. Real life football, you're not going to take the shot there that often, are you? But FIFA, it works. Salah was on. I could have looked for him, but I chose not to. Just cover the man in the middle, holding R1 a little bit there, just to put a bit of pressure on. Put pressure on with Marcelo. And same for the Neymar. Okay, so he broke the midfield line. This is a bad position to be in. Don't dive in. Now dive in, that's it. Press tackle there. And I waited for him to show which way he was going to go. And then once he'd shown it, bang. I shouldn't have played that pass straight away. Get there again. Good lad. As soon as he showed me where I was going, you can see that I jockeyed with him that one way. And then he went back the other way. That was where I step in because the near post is so strong. I didn't want him to try and take the shot there with Rashford. So that's why I stepped in and made sure we get the ball. Just going to play it to Ramos. Just keep an eye on the little mini-map. Take a look at the clock. 32nd minute. We've got a bit of time. If that was now said the 39th minute, I might be a little bit more patient with it and time my attack to be the last attack of the half. But as it's the 33rd, we've still got plenty of time to build our way up. This FIFA, it is very, very slow. We do build it up nice and patiently. Give the ball away there, though, cheaply. Using a bit of L1 dribbling there, a tiny bit. As I said, I don't use it too much, but I do use it on certain occasions. Going to drive forward with Marcelo now. Play the ball into Neymar, heel to heel. At least the heel to heel got inputted, eh? Okay, so I'm going to pull Ramos out now just to stand up. I'm not going to go and dive in there. All I was doing was trying to cover that pass and force him to make a bad pass, which he did. He fell right into my trap. I didn't want to go, diving in with Ramos because then I take Ramos out of position drastically. All I wanted to do was just stand him up. Sissoko can drive forward. Marcelo. Son. L2. Go on. Fake shot stop. Just a little bit of dribbling. Salah can look for the finesse. Unlucky. I tried the R1 finesse with this Son there. Maybe I could have ball rolled the keeper if I look back on it. I'm not 100% sure, to be fair. I have to look back on that. Into the Ramos. Into the Sissoko. Okay, so we can counter. It's 2v1. So just don't dive in. Or 2v2, I should say. That's it. Now, I'm not going to press. I'm just going to let the team shape kind of get back to where I want it to be. As you can see, Alexander-Arnold a little bit out of position now. So we're just going to hold sprint. Cover that pass in the middle. Switch to the Van Dijk. Stand up. Don't dive in. Don't dive in. Don't dive in. Now we put a bit of pressure on. That's it. Now we keep that pressure. Sissoko. Okay, watch that man in. That's it. You always wanted to look for that. Always. Okay, so let's hit him on the counter. Let's up the tempo on this attack. Every attack's being fairly slow now. We're going to send Salah on a run. I should have said, but I didn't. 44th minute. Okay, now we're just going to wait, play this patiently. We will try and get an attack in as the last attack of the half, if we can. So let's tap L1. Let's send the Mbappe on a run. Use a Sissoko. Double tap pass. Optimistic with Mbappe because his passing isn't really good enough. Stop and turn. Drag back. Finesse. There we are. Nice little goal, that. Nice little goal. Nice little goal. Reckon that's going to be a man out? Reckon that's going to be him gone? What should we say, boys? He's gone. He's gone. First game down. We will jump into another one because I'm feeling generous. On to our next game. We're currently 8-0. This is a squad we're up against. Ramos is at right back. He's also got Moore at centre back, which isn't very good. Fabinho. Interesting one, if I'm honest. Interesting team. He's got Kepa in goal as well. Should be a win. Should be a win. Right then. Off we go. Second game, currently 8-0. This will put us on the 9-0, which will be a nice little start. So as I said, we want to look at going down the wings on the kickoff. Don't go directly through the middle. That's where, you know, everyone's compact. So we're going to drive forward with a Mendy. I just kind of let the team to get into the shape where I want it to be. I'm literally just going to keep running because they don't always come and tackle you. Double tap pass. Unlucky. See what I mean? How I've just took straight away the team from the defence to literally the man's box. Look for the Salah. Doesn't seem like he wants to put the pressure on, so I'll run. I'm going to go down the byline again. We're going to look for that double tap pass. Unlucky. I think, where's he moved people to? He's moved that more into CDM, I think. That means he's got Moore and Fabinho in at CDM. Interesting mix. Stop and turn. Near post. Good finish, that is from Son. Good finish. Stop and turn. So in that scenario, which way was I facing? I flicked that left on the right analog stick and then down, if I remember correctly. You want to flick it the way you're facing and then the direction that you want to exit. I talked about it in yesterday's video. The stop and turn, McGeady spin, Berber spin, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, really, really effective. And then we look for the near post. As I always talk about, we look for the near post. So good little start. We will take that for sure. And then hopefully we can get another goal and make it game, set, match, really. What's that man in the middle? I'm going to switch over to the right-hand side now to put the pressure on. Put that pressure on straight away with Arnold. Salah. That's fine. Neymar, sorry, is what I meant. I wanted that to go to Salah, but yeah, that was a bad pass from me. I did a triangle pass. I should have just done an X pass. Just covering that middle. You know, we want to make sure that we basically want to make sure that the Dalglish, the passes into the middle of the park are the most difficult ones for him. You give him the space out on the wings, like I've got now, and then you want to work your way in. That, you know, that's how you want to play the FIFA, really. Pass into the middle. As soon as you got that scoop turn, heel to heel, fake shot stop into Salah, into Sissoko. Back a bit of dribbling. We're looking for him. We're looking for him. Just a bit of patience. We're going to attack into the box now. Okay, good defending from him. I was just trying to look for a drag back into the way that we were already running. And we'll put that pressure on with Mbappe. No need to bring the Mendy directly out there. Want to keep the back line as the back line, all right? You can just see that they're in the back four. Difficult to break down. Keep covering the passes in the middle, just like that. Putting the pressure on. Using the R2 button, using the L2 button. Switch it out to the right-hand side. I'm going to send Alexander-Arnold on a run by tapping L1. We're going to fake shot stop, because if not, we lose that ball. We're not going to send that Arnold, because I think I might lose it. Just be cautious now. I cannot lose the ball, because Arnold is out of position. Here we are, into the middle. Marcelo. We've got Mbappe out on the left if we want him. We're going to pretend to come back, but then we go into the box. Fake shot. Keep going down the line. R1X. Boom. Goal. Nice, 2-0, 20 minutes in. R1X there. If you play that as a normal ground pass, keeper comes out, intercepts it, centre-back gets it. An R1X, RB8 on Xbox, driven along the ground. You don't want to use them too often in FIFA, but that is the scenario where you do want to use them driven, making it hard for anyone else to react to it, but there for you. Really, really good goal. Son getting in there, playing striker for me. I'll put Son at striker over Mbappe for the simple fact of the 5-star weak foot. Really, really effective. Right then. Switch that out to the left. The guys give me the ball back straight away from kickoff, by the way, which is what you never want to do. If you're 2-0 down in this case against, you know, what you should be able to see is a decent opponent, you want to make sure that you're not going to give him that free ball back. The guy gives me the ball back here if I wanted to now. You know, we could hold it and he might not get a look in. That's cool. He dawdled on that way too much. We're going to go back now because we've not really got any room. Salah obviously a little bit too deep and we don't want to just run ourselves into trouble. Into Sissoko. We're going to bring the Mendy forward now. As you can see, I always use my fullback. It says my outlet. That's where I start the attack with. A lot of the times, we're going to run down with Mbappe. Big touch by flicking the right analog stick the way I'm facing. Fake shot stop. You can use R1 and fake shot, or you can do a fake shot by letting go of the analog stick. Just like this. Let me show you. Let me show you. Running that way, fake shot, let go of the analog stick. Running that way, hold R1. You can do it like that as well. Doesn't matter if you're holding the analog stick. Just hold R1 and do a fake shot. You can do square and X, you can do circle and X, you can do on Xbox, X and A, you can do B and A. They make no difference. The fake shots are the same. It's whatever you're comfortable with. I'm going to send Marcelo on a run here with L1. I'm going to play that, actually. He's not tracked that run very well. Even just something as simple as that has just caused that guy trouble. You know what I mean? Okay, so now he's beat the midfield line. We don't want to dive in. Watch that 1-2. Stand up. And again. That's it. Now the back four's back in the shape. CDMs are getting back into their position. We can marshal him. We can get the ball back. We can do a quick attack here maybe. See if Salah can burst down the line. He doesn't feel as quick as his card says, you know. When you don't feel like you've got much on, that's when you go back, all right? I'm just going to use the ball around here. What we're trying to do now is find that gap in between his two CMs onto his back line. We're trying to find the Neymar. We're trying to find the Son. Just like this. There, that pass. Scoop. I wanted a scoop turn then, my bad. That's the passes that we're looking for at all times. Watch that man over on the right-hand side. Watch that 1-2. Put a bit of pressure on, but don't dive in. Again, I'm just holding the R2 and the L2. I'm not pressing tackle. Watch that 1-2. Marcelo can put the pressure on. Cover with Sissoko. Watch that pass in the middle. Holding R1 here to put the pressure on. Marcelo can go. Littleman, cover that near post. That's fine. He can take the shot there. Didn't dive in, didn't do anything, just kept my defence where I wanted him to be. He can take that shot. I believe that my keeper saves that pretty much every single time. Okay, cover the pass in the middle. This is what he's going to look for. Watch that pass back. It's Van Dijk. I can afford to put the pressure on because he can't really dribble, but watch that pass in the middle. Put a bit of pressure on with Son. That's it. Now, okay, let's counter. Let's counter. Let's counter. Let's counter. L2. Fake shot stop. Marcelo. Oh, good defending, Van Dijk. I couldn't really break away from him then, actually. It was a little bit unfortunate. Let's cover in the middle. Using the right stick switch. Using L1 there just to reset kind of onto the guys closest to the ball. Using the right stick here to find Van Dijk. Putting a bit of pressure on. Don't dive in. Don't dive in. Just stand up. Watch the 1-2. That's fine. Back to keeper. And then we see that out. And that's going to be half time. Nice and composed. Have a little sip of can of Coke. You should be having water when you're playing champs though. You might look at the stats and go, holding the ball. I've been productive with it. A lot of the action has been in the opponent's half. He's not really done anything. He's had a shot from long range. I've had 2 shots, 2 goals. Effective half. We're happy with that. We keep that up the way it is. I don't feel like there's much to be changed there. If we can maybe get the 3rd goal, we could see. Like, that's just pointless from him. Why would you do that? I know I've given it away from a bad touch, but like, you've just, you know, you've got a free attack from the half, mate. Just head down the line. Head down the line, buddy. Put the pressure on with them BAP. Using L1 to switch. I'm using right stick to switch here, but using L1 originally. Still using the right stick. Press L1 to switch to Ramos there. So press L1 to switch to Neymar. L1 again to Sissoko. Just trying to cover the middle. That's a bad touch, that is, from that Dalglish. Be calm, composed once you've won the ball in that area. That's one of the times where people will give it away on a regular. Running down the line with Son now. We might look for a fake shot kind of inwards if it arises. Like that. That's it. Ball roll. Marcelo. Ah, oh, that's so annoying, isn't it? That's annoying. Watch that pass into the middle. And again, watch that pressure. Don't dive in. Don't get committed in with that left back there. Switch to the Van Dijk. Trap the runner. Don't dive in. Just stick with him. Cover that pass in the middle. And again, that man on the edge. That's it. Now we're going to hit him on the counter. Play that pass. And again, and again. Oh, no. We just got in. Okay. Stand up with Mendy. Don't dive in. Watch the man in the middle. Watch that cutback. Holding R1 for the... I was trying to cover the Littleman pass by holding R1. The second man press, RB on Xbox. Just letting the defender, the AI, put the pressure on the man on the ball. And then I was trying to cover that pass into the box. I didn't want him to have that clear pass. The reason why I did that was because where he was with the guy he was controlling, to me, wasn't like a great... You know, it wasn't like a goal-scoring angle. While as the pass back into the Littleman at the near post would have been a very good chance. That's what I wanted to cover. Watch the man in the middle. And again, switch that over. Switch to the Van Dijk. Put that bit of pressure on. Not pressing tackle there. Just running into him with the R2 and the L2. Back in there. Let's use the Sissoko. Marcelo. So I'm going to drive forward with the Marcelo now. Get into the dangerous area. Fake shot. Ah, unlucky. Good defending from him. I was trying to find the Son, but didn't really appear. Good pressure. Okay, he's managed to come out with it. Let's use the Mendy to trap back. Sissoko in the middle. Watch that cut back. That's fine. And then we just reset. We let the team get back. We make ourselves a brick wall. And we make it hard for him to get through. Sissoko to cover in the middle. Don't dive in. We're still in a good position. Doesn't matter here either. It's not a threat. That pass to Dalglish is a threat. So we want to make sure we cover that. That's fine. We can do that. It's all about thinking. What's a threat? If it's a threat, mark it. If you think, no, there's a bigger threat, let the guy have the ball. Go and mark the man that's the bigger threat. If, you know, if they find a pass, like that pass into Dalglish, I didn't like then. I didn't want him to have. It's like the pass into Dalglish there in the box. That's dangerous, so I'm covering it. I'm letting the man have it on the ball. And again, messed up my switching there. Watch that pass in. That's the one. I'll switch to the Ramos then, before he passed that ball, because I knew that was the next pass that was going to be the most dangerous. I don't want him to have the free time inside the box, so I switched a little bit earlier. Tapping L1 to send them Mbappe, and then sending the Neymar on a run with L1 as well. Drag back. And Neymar's not really made the run that I wanted for him, but managed to bait the foul in by turning into him, actually. Got a little bit away with that. 70th minute now. No need for me to, do anything special. I just need to keep doing what we're doing. Keep making it hard for him to break down. Not holding sprint. Just going to dribble here. Using the drag back to find myself into the area. Not holding sprint. Just dribbling. Again, still not holding sprint. Whenever you hold sprint, boys, that's when you take the bad touch. That's when you lose the ball. Your passing might be good, but if you're dribbling into everyone by sprinting too much, it don't do you any favours. I'm trying to look for this Neymar pass, which we managed to find. Heel to heel. Holding the L2 button. Trying to do a little bit of shielding there. Heel to heel might not have been the best decision, actually. Watch that pass into the middle. That's a dangerous one. He doesn't play it. Don't dive in. He's going to, if I was him, I'd look to attack down the wing here like that. Watch that man in. So I'm going to hold second man press. Now I'm going to go and put a pressure on. That's it. I put the second man press on, and then as soon as I covered the pass and the pass was no longer a threat, I'd go to the ball holder. I'd then go and put the pressure on the ball holder. I'm going to switch it over to the right-hand side, and I'm going to tap L1. I'm not going to use him, though. So Salah's now out of the game. I'm now going to work it over the left-hand side. Salah was completely running up the line there. Didn't have a passing angle. No point in attacking somewhere where I literally cannot pass the ball. We broke the midfield line now. Good position to be in. Van Dijk's out of position, and he baits a foul. I don't really know if that was a foul, to be honest. I've been practicing free kicks recently. You ready to see this go? Top bins. Are you ready? Put it in the corner. Don't need to do any top spin. Just put it in the corner. Yeah? So he says. 2 and a bit bars of power. Top bins, this. Close. R1. Play it to man on the edge. I'm going to look to skill this defender, which we do, using the Elastico. Into the Mendy. Into Ramos. Should we get a goal with Ramos just for the lads? Yeah, okay, maybe not. Don't dive in now. Okay, there we go. We put the tackle on. That's Fabinho on the end of that. We know he's going to take a bad touch. Mbappe, let's get through him. Into Neymar. Ooh, I could have maybe carried on going with my Mbappe, actually, to look for that near post. Okay, so watch that Bergwijn run. Wait until he goes offside, which he's not going to play that pass. Keep running through the middle. Switch to Neymar. Salah to put the pressure on. Then Arnold. As you can see, already switched before he's even played the pass. Using the right stick switching a lot in this game, and using the L1 when I need to change to the guy closest to the ball. Simple, simple, simple. 85th minute. Don't rush this out. Take your time. Have a little think. Think about those cupcakes that you're being dying for. Think about what you're going to do when you get out of lockdown. And then we play the ball out, all right? And we tap L1 to send the Salah if we want to use him. Now we're going to drive forward with Sissoko. We don't need to take any unnecessary risks. As he says that, eh? Switch it over to the left-hand side. Boom, 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 boom. Easy dubs, eh? Easy dubs. You guys watch. You guys learn. You take it on board. All 30 and O's. I mean, it's impossible to all of us get a 30 and 0, isn't it? Because we've all got to face each other at some point. Maybe we should start making a thing that when you finish a game, we do like FIFA Analyst Army. And then if they reply, go in, silly sausage, we all know. Son on the finesse. He's a beauty. He's a beauty. I tried that 90th minute. I'm just trying to work out where he can score from and where he can't. Lovely little goal. 3-0. I think we've had some good little games for you here, boys. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? If you have enjoyed this video, please do let me know by dropping a like. You can subscribe to the channel. We do upload every single day at 5 PM. If you are interested, we are running some giveaways at the minute to say thank you for 50,000 subscribers. All the information is over on my Twitter, so make sure you head on over to there as I get the hiccups at the end of the video. Thank you all for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.